Hey everyone, so I thought I'd jump on and do a quick video for you. As some of you would have seen in my little posts I've been putting out just recently on Facebook about perimenopause and menopause. I'm about to launch my MenoQueens menopause and coaching and wellness program very soon. So it was something I became hugely interested in as I noticed changes within myself. And I like to feel that I'm very much in touch with my own body. So I recognised all of these symptoms that I started to experience and started to write them down and think, oh yeah, this isn't right for me. This isn't normal for me. What the hell is going on? I started to read and I started to learn and listen to podcasts. And eventually I was like, yeah, okay, I think I am at my beginning stage of the menopause. So I am in the perimenopause stage. For me, my periods are still regular. Sometimes they may be shorter, sometimes they may be longer. That is enough of a change to be in perimenopause, even though I'm still having regular periods. For me, mine was more mental. So I think the biggest thing for me actually was anxiety. Ridiculous, crazy. I can't even explain where it would come from or why it would come. It would start from the pit of my stomach every morning as soon as I open my eyes. I would say that's probably been the worst symptom for me. Yeah, it's one of them that can really get you. Luckily enough, I'm able to control the feeling when it starts to appear. But yeah, it's not a nice feeling at all, especially when you're not normally like that. You're normally a confident, outgoing person, then this thing starts to get you, tries to stop you from doing like all the things you would normally do. So yeah, that was one of my biggest symptoms, and I knew that wasn't right for me. So I had a lot of, another one was actually I was having a lot of palpitations. That was another one. So yeah, between the anxiety and the palpitations, I was thinking, at first I thought I was having a heart attack. And then I kept thinking, oh God, what if I'm ill? What if there's something wrong with me? But yeah, all the other kind of things that I was experiencing, like lack of sleep, energy levels not quite where they used to be, just feeling like low. I could probably burst into tears, don't really know why, just would cry. So yeah, all these kind of things were just not normal for me. I probably went for about a year tracking, seeing what was going on, and then I made the phone call to my local GP. So I decided I would go on to HRT. The doctor at first was going to stick me on antidepressants for a mood disorder, but because I'd done so much research and read and knew everything I needed to know before I made that call, it made my call a lot easier. The antidepressant thing really horrifies me because I hate to think how many women out there are stuck on these things when it's not that they're depressed, it's because their hormones have fluctuated and they need that levels topping back up again. So with HRT, it literally is to build your hormone levels back up to where they were before. And they're so important for our everyday life, just to function, just to have those hormone levels where they should be, just to think straight. You would not believe how important they are for our body just to get through day by day. So if you feel like you're struggling like daily, lack of energy, can't be asked to do that, don't want to look at that, don't want to get dressed, and you feel proper lousy within yourself, the chances are you're in your very beginning stages of being perimenopausal. Yeah, and it's not anything to be ashamed of. We've all got to go through it. Just like we started our periods, there's an end to the period. So I know plenty of the women probably associate the menopause side to getting old. So we've all got to get there. We've all got to embrace the age thing. We've just got to remember that we are lucky day by day to still be here, to still be living, to still be breathing. There's plenty of us that haven't been so lucky to have that. We've had lots of loved ones leave us sooner than they needed to. So we have to embrace what we've got, embrace what we've been given, and use what we've been given to our best ability. So if that means going and getting the things to make you live your life and live a fuller life, then go do it. There is nothing to be scared of. So with the HRT, I know there's a big scare with breast cancer, but yeah, you really don't need to be worrying about that. The risk of that is so minimal. You have more chances with breast cancer with taking the contraceptive pill, which women take. Yeah, how many women take that? I would hate to think majority of women, I should imagine. I came off that a long time ago, so for me, yeah, wasn't something I wanted to put into my body anymore, to be honest. So I made that choice years and years ago. Yeah, there is more risk of breast cancer with the contraceptive pill than there is with HRT. So please don't be afraid to go and get what you need. Because believe me, the benefits of being on HRT is absolutely insane. It can prevent so many diseases. And without our hormone levels being up where they are, we are more likely to get some of those diseases. It's super important. Do your research, read, listen to podcasts. Now, the lady that I've been following is the menopause doctor, Dr. Louise. She is amazing, so good. She only talks with scientific facts. So things are forever changing. She likes to keep up with forever changing facts and information. And yeah, she's pretty much where I will get all of my information from. And yes, I am looking to help as many women as I possibly can on their journeys, just to make them feel that it's okay. You are okay. This is fine. You're not going mental. You've not got dementia, because many women believe that they've got dementia because of the brain fog. This is all due to our hormone levels dropping, and we need them back. So yes, super important to get that back in our bodies. So I have got my first 3 months worth of patches. I choose the patches because going through the skin seems to be better and less risks of blood clotting than tablet form. So not that I've got any blood clotting in the family. I just thought, yeah, going through the skin, kinder to you, less side effects. So that's what I chose for me. So patches, creams, they all go through the skin. You can get tablet forms. They're all safe. Any medication comes with a risk, even a paracetamol. So I'm going to journal my 3 months and see how I get on. Another thing us ladies don't realise. So when we're given our HRT, doctors really don't know much about it yet. Unless you're really lucky and you've got a really good GP that really knows their stuff. There's very few of them out there right now. The lack of education into perimenopause and menopause, yeah, is not great. So for us ladies, I think we really need to read and get as much information as possible, because to benefit ourselves, because like I said, our NHS is on its knees and I can't see that getting any better in the future. So we need to look after ourselves. We need to know. I've chosen patches, so I've got 2 weeks on an estrogen patch, and then I've got 2 weeks on a progesterone patch. These are going to either go on my tummy or on my butt. So you just stick them and you change them twice a week. So yeah, I am looking forward to seeing how this helps with me. I am fully aware that after 3 months I need to go back to my doctor, because when you are given these things, it's not a miracle quick fix. So as women, we are all different. We take things differently. Once we have things put into our body, we all react differently. So I'm expecting it not to be right the first time, fully aware of that. But it might take a few times of going back to the doctor, saying, oh yeah, this isn't quite right, I'm still feeling this, to get the right dosage. So please do not be put off by thinking, didn't work for me, I'm not going to bother, I'm just going to stop taking it because it didn't do anything, it was rubbish, just made me go crazy. Yeah, the chances are that you're not on the right dosage yet. It's going to take a little bit of adjusting to get that right level for you. So a bit of perseverance is needed when it comes to this. And I'm absolutely sure, once I get the right dosage, you'll be living your best life again, like you were like, oh, why didn't I do that sooner? So, yes, I'm going to document my journey just so I can help you ladies out. I've also got my Meno Queens coaching and wellness program coming up soon to be launched. Really looking forward to getting that going. So my aim is to help as many of you ladies as possible. I've already had several messages reach through my inbox of women that, just they don't know what to do with themselves, and that really breaks my heart. I think, oh, how many ladies out there are suffering in silence because they're too afraid to speak out and to, it's still that weird word that women get really funny over. They always clam up when you mention that word and go into an embarrassment. But that really, there is nothing to be embarrassed about. We need to talk about it. We need to normalise it because it is normal. It's as normal as having a period. We've just got a beginning of a period and then we've got the end of the period. So I'm quite looking forward to never having a period again. I'm not worried about not having periods. To me, they're just a pain. I've done my baby making bits. I'm fine with that. I'm ready to move on. So, yeah, I am embracing this next stage of my life and I want to live my best life. So I don't want to be suffering. I still want to look good. Yeah, and I want to be good for my kids and my family. So anything that's going to help me, I'm all about that. I'm looking forward to this and seeing how it makes me feel in the next 3 months, and further on from that, really, just once I get the right levels, to see how that makes me feel and get myself back to where I was before, which would be great. I don't think I'm not bad. I'm definitely not as bad as some women. Some women really do suffer. But I've caught it quick and I've caught it early so that I don't get to that level, which many women are not recognising this and leaving it way, way too late. So, that I've been reading and I've been listening, and it is suggested that as soon as you recognise any kind of symptoms, and there's a whole list. There's so many symptoms, it's crazy. But once you start ticking off and you have the majority of those symptoms, then the chances are you have started your menopause journey. So perimenopause can go on for 10 years before we even hit the menopause. So for most women, I would say they generally think it's all about the periods just stopping and that's menopause, but there's so much more to it than just that. It is a lot of memory problems, a lot of psychological problems. It's so closely linked. The links between menopause and depression are so close that, I can see why that sometimes doctors go down the depression route, but there is also another reason why they throw it down that route, but that's another story for another time. So chances are you're not depressed. It is your hormones and they just need to come back up to where they should be. So we really need to talk about this as women, get it out there, get as much information out there for us, for our future, for our children's future. And not only for us women, we need to educate our husbands, our sons, because it affects them. It really does affect them as well. It affects the whole family. So if they can't understand what's going on with you, that's to split you and divide you. It can cause all sorts of problems. And it caused marriage breakups, all because we're not what we were before. Our hormones, it's not who we were. We turn into an unrecognisable person for a while. And that isn't our fault. It's literally because we need something putting back into us. I'm really passionate about helping women recognise that in themselves, and just to tell them that it's okay. It is okay. It's just a part of our life, a part of our cycle. It's totally normal. So once I will launch my Meno Queens Coaching and Wellness Programme, I'll be able to go into this a lot more with my ladies, and also help them with their diet and their fitness side of things, get them back to feeling good again, feeling good about themselves. Yes, we may not be back to when we were 20, but that was when we were 20. We're never going to get that body or, that face back. We've aged. Everyone ages. But we can have a new us. We can be a new person, a new version of us. And yeah, you're definitely not ready for the scrap heap. Definitely not. I'm probably got the best bodies. I've got a better body than when I was in my 20s. So that's for sure. Definitely. And that is just from eating right and lifting weights. Weights has changed me more than I used to be a massive cardio person. Barely do that stuff anymore. And the most cardio I will do is go for a walk. So get lifting those weights, ladies, because it really benefits us, especially in the perimenopause and menopause stage, especially for osteoporosis. We'll start to lose our bone density. We really need that just for everyday functional things like sitting down. It's basically a squat. So you need those moves throughout your life. So lifting weights, way forward, definitely the way forward. So I am so looking forward to getting this up and running. I'm looking forward to my new venture. It'll be great. Had a huge amount of interest already. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to it. But as I said, I'm going to document my patch journey. Today was the first day of my period. I'll stick that little sucker on my butt later. They've advised me to start my estrogen patch on the first day of my period, purely so that it will sink in then with my cycle and I won't get any kind of irregular bleeding. Obviously, if I do, at least I know what it is, and I'm not thinking, oh, what the hell's wrong with me? I know it's to do with the patches, but for me, that won't stop my periods. My periods will carry on as normal. I think, they haven't said anything about stopping my periods. It will carry on as normal. So because I'm still bleeding, that is why I need the progesterone as well. That stops the thickening lining of your womb. So it's different for every woman. Will be completely different. So if your periods are stopped, you'll have something different again. Yeah, we're all different. So don't think one size fits all, because that isn't the case. And please don't give up on your first time of going to the doctor. It will literally be your hormones. So nothing to worry about. So yeah, I will keep you updated with my journey of my patches. I'll let you know how I go. Hopefully all will go well and I don't go crazy. I don't think I will. I think I should turn me back to normal. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting me back. So yes, stay posted and I will keep you all up to date. Thank you for listening. I look forward to sharing my next journey with you on my patches. Bye.